So many interior designers have questions for me about sales tax, and that's one of my specialties. I want to go over a few sales tax rules for you, and this pertains to the state of New York. I do specialize in other state sales tax, and I can do another video on that later, but let's just focus on New York State right now, and especially the 5 boroughs. So, New York State has taxes for interior design services. That's for the 5 boroughs only. And it's a special tax, and it's 4.375. This includes design fees on your services, your time billing, anything you do like shopping, if you go out and do meetings with their vendors or with their architects, those are technically design fees. So those are taxable by 4.375. We're going to put that aside. That's only for the 5 boroughs. If you have any other county, those are all taxable by whatever that county's rate is. So let's say you're in Dutchess County, it's 8.125% and it's design fees. You're going to charge that full 8.125. If you're in Suffolk County, Long Island, you're going to charge 8.625 for those design fees. I wanted to clear that up. Now we're going to go into taxable sales. When you sell furniture, when you sell fabrics, when you sell accessories, anything like that, you're going to tax the client by the full county rate. For New York City, you're looking at 8.875%. For a county like Long Island, Suffolk, or Nassau, you're going to charge 8.625%. We're talking about Dutchess County again, or Columbia County. It goes by that rate. And it is important that you remember it's the final destination is what dictates the sales tax rate. So if you are a New York City designer, but your client is in Long Island, you charge them the Long Island sales tax. If you have any questions on that, shoot me a message. To me, this is very easy, but I understand it's very confusing to designers, especially when they have clients in different locations. Now, there's another thing for capital improvement. People always ask me, is capital improvement taxable? No, it's not. And what consists of a capital improvement? A capital improvement is something that goes in construction to a wall or to the floor that cannot be taken out. And it's basically new construction. If you're doing a redo, there's a fine line on that. And I don't want to give you the wrong answer, but there's a whole sales tax guide for that. And you can ask me later on that. But for capital improvements, new construction, those millwork items, that counter item, stuff like that is not taxable. You need a special form signed by the client for this. Now, when we go into, let's say the vendor charged sales tax directly, they do that. Sometimes they don't have your resale certificate, so they charge you directly. You still need to charge your client sales tax. That's so confusing for people sometimes, but what you have to do is you pay your vendor, like it's usually something like Crate and Barrel or Pottery Barn and Restoration. They charge the sales tax ahead of time if they didn't have your resale. You then take the item that you're buying for the client, you charge the client, and you make the client charge that or pay that sales tax. And then when you go and file your sales tax return at the end of the quarter, you send a copy of that receipt to New York State to show I prepaid that sales tax. So you don't have to double pay the sales tax. That again can be confusing. I tell my clients, if that happens, keep a file in your Dropbox of prepaid sales tax or tax charged by vendors. This way, at the end of the quarter, you can go in, file an AU-11, and show the state that you've already paid these taxes on these items. If you have any other questions on sales tax, reach out to me. I'm Mary Therese, and you can contact me at info@mtybooks.com. And if you have any questions on interior design bookkeeping, interior design sales tax, interior design how to charge your clients, I would love to speak to you further. Have a great day.